Good evening and welcome to News 24. This is Tamima Islam with the top news of the day. The United States wants to move forward with Bangladesh in bilateral and regional forums. The remarks were made by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken during a meeting with Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen in Washington. Blinken said Bangladesh is at the top in South Asia in terms of economy. At the same time, the Foreign Minister of Bangladesh said that apart from discussing the issue of RAB, he also raised unresolved issues including investment and trade in the meeting. A colorful ceremony was arranged at the Bangladesh Embassy in the United States to celebrate 50 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Isabel Coleman, USAID's Deputy Administrator, arrived at the event at local time 6:30 p.m. Senior State Department officials in the U.S. as well as ambassadors from different countries attended the event. Later, Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen cut a cake with the guests. Bangladesh is cautious about the situation in Sri Lanka. Noting this, Planning Minister M.A. Mannan said, considering the economic situation, there is no chance to compare the situation of Bangladesh with that of Sri Lanka. He made the remarks responding to a query from reporters after a meeting of the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council, ECNEC. The minister said Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at the meeting has directed to set up a fish aquarium in Coxsbazar. In addition, the Prime Minister also said work on river dredging should be completed timely. He also mentioned the suggestion to reduce the development expenditure given by Dhaka Chamber in the press conference after the meeting. The ECNEC finally approved 12,017 crore taka for 12 projects. Chittagong Port is being extended to Mirsharai Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Industrial City. As a result, it will become the largest port in the world. State Minister for Shipping Khalid Mahmood Chaudhry said this in the Parliament today. He said the Chittagong Port was not closed for a day even during the corona crisis. As a result, the State Minister claimed that syndicate theory of the opposition members is not correct and that the port is running under control of syndicate. He said this while addressing a general discussion in Parliament on Chittagong Port Authority Bill 2022. The session began on Tuesday morning with Speaker Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry in the chair. Later, the bill was passed in the Parliament. The Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources has said supply of gas across the country will improve by this evening. According to a press release, the gas pressure in some areas has dropped for the last 2 days due to problems in the Bibiana gas field for emergency repairs. The supply of gas has started increasing as the repair work has been completed. The Bibiana gas field was to supply 1,200 million cubic feet of gas daily, the statement said. Due to problems, it came down to 800 million, although now 1,010 million cubic feet of gas is being supplied. By Tuesday evening, it would have risen to 1,100 million cubic feet. The Appellate Division upheld death sentence of 2 persons and life imprisonment of 2 people in connection with the murder of Professor Dr. S. Tahir of Rajshahi University Geology and Mining Department. Associate Professor of Geology and Mining Department Mia Muhammad Mohiuddin and caretaker of deceased Professor S. Home Jahangir Alam were awarded death sentence. The court also upheld the life sentence of 2 accused. They are Abdus Salam and Nazmul Alam. An Appellate Division bench comprising of 8 judges headed by Chief Justice Hassan Faiz Siddiqui awarded the verdict. Earlier on February 22nd, appeal hearing against High Court verdict started. On April 21st, 2013, the High Court upheld the death sentence of 2 accused in the S. Tahir murder case and reduced the sentence of 2 other accused to the life imprisonment. The accused later appealed against the verdict. On 22nd May 2007, the Rajshahi Speedy Trial Court sentenced 4 people to death and acquitted 2 others in the case. The work of upgrading Coxsbazar Airport to international standards is in full swing. Runway expansion is taking place on the sea level in this town. Already 19% of the work has been completed. Those involved in the project say if the airport is upgraded to international standards, it will revolutionize the tourism and economic development of Coxsbazar. The longest and most scenic runway in the country is being built by the sea at Nazirtek on the Bay of Bengal. Meanwhile, the construction of an international standard terminal built in the shape of oysters is going on at the same time. If the whole project is implemented, international flights will be launched in Coxsbazar. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.